Do you remember who you were before the world told you who to be? At some point, or maybe it was over a long period of time, I shadowed myself. I dimmed and discarded my authenticity for acceptance. I was told I was too loud, too much, so I became smaller, quieter, a muted version of me. I lived in the static for years, but the knowing gnawed on my conscience. As a little girl, every day felt like a stage, but the shame hazed my self-perception. I did everything to erase her. Dye my hair, lose weight, move 1,000 miles away from home. I hated her, but I missed her at the same time. There had to be a reason I soured when I felt seen. So what exactly is the root of my self-rejection? When I was a teenager, I used to perform spoken word. I would feel weightless by the end of a performance, like the crowd somehow cleared the clutter in my head. So now I've made it an everyday practice. Sharing my truth is a light I grab when I've wandered away from my true way of being, like a song that calls my soul back home. Remembering who I am feels like collecting the pieces of myself that I have forgotten and somehow found, making a mosaic out of the fragments. I am me. What different? I've realized my highest self wouldn't hold me hostage from creating a home in myself. I don't always want to be looking for an answer in some perpetual state of soul searching. Really, I just want my life to be poetry, to be ruled by my heart, and I want my art to be an archive of all the things I have ever loved. As I've been piecing all of this together, I've realized that the clarity comes in a constant unfolding, from learning to unlearning and reclaiming what's always been mine. So today, I want to share where I am now and how the story of my past is writing the prologue of a new beginning.
I don't even know where to begin this vlog, honestly. I've had a roller coaster the last week and a half, and it's been kind of insane. And so I just wanted to sit down before kind of going into the vlog portion of this video, just so you guys aren't lost in Audrey, what is happening? What is going on? What do you mean you're going to Ireland? We'll get to that, babe. We'll get to it, I promise. But it's been kind of crazy. Just to catch you up to speed, in the last video, I was auditioning for a TV show and I got so close. I got a text from the executive producer and they were like, hey, are you still interested in the show? These are the official dates. And I was like, yes, absolutely. I thought I had it in the bag. And they were like, great, we'll let you know more details by the end of the week. And then that week passed, and then another week passed. And so I texted the executive producer. I was like, hey, remember me? And she was like, yeah, they went a different direction. And I was obviously crushed. Insert the video of me crying here.
I just feel like it's hard to keep the faith, that I'm...
Do not let this make you feel like doubt yourself or doubt your journey.
But rejection is just redirection. With that door closing, another one opened, and I had this random opportunity pop into my lap to travel to Ireland for a week and a half. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And that person was also like, hey, do you also want to go to Paris with me? And I was like, I mean, I have no other obligations, and this is probably one of the only times in my life that I will just be able to pick up and say yes. I don't know where I'll be a year from now or 5 years from now, if I'll be able to just say, why not? I thought, well, I am only gonna be 25 and in a quarter life crisis once in my life, so I am going to be traveling for the next month, doing some soul searching and also sourcing for the store. I'm excited to hit up all of Dublin's vintage shops. I've already started making a little list in my notes, but I don't want to get too into the travel plan because, to be honest, there isn't really much of one considering I booked the flight literally yesterday. So that's just kind of like what's to come in the next videos, just so you're not like, what is the plot? I don't really know, babe. Like, and honestly, I had this phase of my life where I'm done trying to have all the answers. I feel like most of my life I've been in this like hyper state of control of trying to have it all figured out and have a 5-year plan. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna do me right now and follow my flow and see where that takes me. And so far, Ireland and France are where I'm being taken to. So I am really excited. I feel really grateful that it's kind of worked out this way, and I didn't end up taking any jobs. I was kind of, you know, considering going back to a 9-to-5 and thinking about, should I pick up a side job or a full-time office job, and general career confusion, you know, with external forces saying like, Audrey, like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm a business owner, I'm an independent contractor, I'm a creative person, and I'm just trying to figure my life out. You know, here I am, this is where I'm at. And in this like kind of intermission of figuring out what my next move is, I have been just picking up a lot of like freelance gigs, mostly user-generated content or UGC. For those who don't know, UGC is basically like I work with brands and then I create videos and content for them so that they can promote their brands, businesses, apps, etc. And that has been paying my rent, so that's great. So yeah, that's kind of what I spent today doing. I had 3 different videos that I had to get done this week, and they're all cleared off my table. I'm really excited because now that all my work is done, me, Ray, and Cece, those are my roommates and also my best friends, are gonna go to a release party tonight for a magazine that me and Cece, aka Stitched by the Stars, that's our small sustainable fashion brand, we are going to be featured in this local magazine. And so we are going to the release party at Baba Yaga, funny enough, which in one of my other videos I happened to pop into. So very like interwoven community as of lately. So I'm excited. I love that space and I love the people that run the magazine. And there's so many artists that I know that are going to be there tonight that I've connected with before. And I'm sure there's going to be so many that we meet tonight too. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys like a quickie little update so you're not completely lost and saying like, Audrey, what is going on? What is happening in your life right now? And like give you some context to the craziness that is my world at the moment. But yeah, let's go have some fun. We have been working a lot lately.
Is fleeting, and I'm searching